morning, Commanders. How are we doing today? Hopefully you all are doing very well. Heading into the weekend, another spend event. I am preparing, in case you haven't seen my messages or me mentioning it in videos, I think looks like, assuming I don't like drop my shields and fall asleep at the wheel, as it were, looks like I have enough resources and materials to push to the 56 shipyard and build the Sanctus. So that is something I am planning on doing a live stream tomorrow. My plan is probably around 6 Eastern, something like that. 5 or 6 Eastern time, and so I will post something about that. But you know, when I get some more concrete plans, probably post something tomorrow. But if you're not a member of my Discord, please join that. That's where I'll kind of post that and the link and everything. Anyways, let's hop into it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps out grow the channel, and hit that thumbs up and bell notification for future content releases. So today I thought it would be fun and interesting to talk a little bit about the NX-01 again. I have unlocked the shards for the refit, and so I thought that people are probably still working towards getting the NX-01, but I thought I'd put a video out there to show you what we'll unlock it together live, but what the refit does, and then we'll look at the refinery together. So let's hop into it. If we go to other, we'll read the description and then we'll go about unlocking it. So used to unlock the Picard Refit, can be claimed in the NX-01 refinery. Delphic expanse tokens, the tokens for the to go to the new systems, Pard, Trit, dilithium, and then the special resources when you're 61 plus tier 7, it looks like. So let's have a look at that, shall we? So the basic idea with the NX-01, I started trying to go after these pretty hard at first before I figured out about the Leslie crew, which now I have about, I haven't checked I haven't really paid attention solidly, but I think about 40 million of the tech modules. Okay, it's gone down a little bit. So 38.8 of the tech modules that you use for your turn-ins here. Those are essential to getting your ship leveled, tiered, and all that good stuff. But before I found out about the Leslie crew, where I could get all those, and which, by the way, I've made a video about some time ago, but really helpful. It takes some patience at first if you don't have the saved up the tech modules for your losses, because you have a 30% chance to lose. But if you win, you can come home with like 2 or 3 million, even at lower tiers, you know, and so that can carry you for a few days while you're trying to build up. And so I've just been going and hitting battleships right now in a lower system, trying to get some of the rare chips here. And so the benefit, I can't show you the safe one, but the benefit here is that you have a chance between these two to get more of these rare and epic. Actually, well, let me show you these, but the rare and epic credits that you need. So if you can get both the safe and the special chests, you can max those out. You can get more of the favors, the essential favors in the X-Borg faction to improve some of your grind as far as the NX-01 loop goes. So the benefit of eventually unlocking it, I probably won't focus on it immediately unless the refinery is just super amazing. But it's something that you can get 1 or 2 shards a day and eventually just unlock. So let's go ahead and unlock it, and let's have a look and see what it looks like. So if we go to refits and then unlock more, yes please. All right, and there is the refit. Let's unlock it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Impulse speed by 30. So that's great. Okay. So now let's go back here. There's the default. It doesn't really look that much different. Oh, it's got the on the nacelles, I guess. So it does look different. Okay, let's apply this. Cool. All right, now let's go look at the refinery. See what we're looking at. Okay, Picard Refit reward claim. All right, so really? Oh. So probably when it gets tiered up, it's going to be better, but the biggest thing is this extra token to go out and hit hostiles with. So that's about it. I may start maybe doing some claims here, although that's 175. I really haven't focused on him because he hasn't seemed to help me with the loop, and right now I'm not as interested in that. So what do you think? Ultimately, I guess that the best thing that's going to help you with is when you go 61 plus, but having a ship at least tier 7 before you do that, so we can help you with resources. I mean, if we look at the Monavine, for example, when I compare that, it's going to be much better. So I've got tier 9 Monavine. I might have the rare ore after I push to shipyard 56 to tier the Monavine, but at tier 9, if I max my pulls, that's like 1.2 billion, or sorry, trillion. Am I saying billion? 1.2 trillion steel, and then we're about 183. I think it's 183 billion that I could max for the titanium. And that is how I have so many resources up here, not even count my tokens, you know, almost 10 trillion of each steel and titanium. So anyways, I think the biggest advantage is now having an increased chance to get more of those rare chips, and so more rare and epic credits. And just to touch base, since we have just a minute here, one thing I have been trying to focus on, and I got greedy when I was trying to get to the shipyard last weekend. I was just shy by like 500 rare ore, I think it was. And so I pulled, let's see here. What was the mega chest? Where is it? Right there. So I pulled the mega chest. I spent some on my credits here, my epic, trying to get some rare, and I didn't get any. So kind of poor choices, poor RNG. But what I'm trying to focus on right now is this favor. Let's find it. And yes, of course, I have to hit the view button to see the cost. But I've been trying to get the opportunity chip boost so I can get more of the regular opportunity chips. And I am about 1,000, close to, a little bit under 1,000 away. So I've been trying to get this so I can get more turn-ins for the rare and epic loot. And then I think I'm probably going to focus on the kinetic storm and the energy wave to increase the damage, because once you get enough damage, you can actually farm the hostiles pretty well. But originally I was told, and maybe it's if you were a whale that this is more applicable, but originally I was told that or heard that you could do it with go into the 40 level systems with a tier 5. But now, talking with other players who aren't mega whales, I'm thinking it's more like tier 6, maybe tier 7, depending upon your research. Probably the primes that you have and other things, how much damage you can actually do, because you have to do enough damage with Pike, Harrison, Pike, Harrison, and E-Data as the on the bridge crew there. If you can go to a 40 level system, you can farm the rare chips from the battleships. They're pretty well, but the secret is you have to do enough damage, and obviously you're doing more damage the higher level ship you have. That's why the tier 6 or 7 is probably where you're going to see it be effective. I can take out a hostile in one of those systems in 2 rounds. And so the secret's going to be how quickly can you do enough, or how much can you do enough damage before the big gunfires. If you can guarantee that you do enough damage before the big gunfires at the end of round 1, then you're solid. Then you'll be able to just farm those until your hull is gone, right? And so that's the secret, is trying to get your ship high enough so that you can do that and constantly be turning in those rare chips and getting more of those rare and epics credits. So anyways, that's a look at the refinery. Once again, I probably wouldn't recommend it right away. I'd probably recommend saving your epic stuff for something else, but maybe taking and drawing 1 or 2 a day so that you can eventually unlock it and have that extra run. So there it is. Anyways, appreciate all you do, however you support the channel. Thank you so much. Watch out, join Discord and watch out for that announcement if you want to see the Sanctus build. I'm all new to streaming, right? So I'm gonna try and make a recording of the actual, like, I guess the actual build and the costs, because I've noticed that some of my videos where I do that, people are really interested in that. But on the stream, I plan to build it, and then some hustles I really haven't been able to hit very well. We'll go do some testing. We'll hit some Gorn. We'll hit some Silent Hostiles. Maybe some Zindi. I'm not too worried about the Zindi right now, but we'll just kind of do some testing and see how well I'm able to farm some loot for some of these new loops that I really haven't been able to do very effectively at all. So anyways, it should be fun. It should be lots of fun, and I hope to see you there. Hope to see you in chat on the stream, and we'll see what we can do, and trying to make streams more fun too. So watch out for that as we try to make this more of a community. So anyways, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time.